Welcome back to my channel. It is here. Today is the first day of a whole week of workouts. Today is Monday, which means it is the first leg day of the week. Okay, so outfit check. Sorry, it's 8:23 in the morning, so I have on the black Vital seamless leggings and then an Under Armour crop top, which says I will in the back. But this is the fit. Alright guys, it is Monday, which means it is our first leg day of the week. I already wrote up my workout for the day and I think it's gonna be a good one. Let's go to the gym. Oh hey, what are you doing here? to explain the workout. So, the first thing we did was seated back squats. Now, I quick want to explain why I choose to do a seated back squat instead of a regular back squat. So when you're squatting and you do it seated, when you sit at the bottom and you do a slight pause, you are negating that stretch at the bottom of the squat that you would get if you were just doing a regular squat. So sitting negates that stretch, meaning in order to stand back up, your legs actually have to recruit more muscle fibers in order to help stand back up. You need greater stability and greater strength when doing a seated squat. This will help you increase your weight if you work on your seated back squats because it's much easier to do a regular back squat instead of a seated back squat. So if you are practicing those seated squats, you're recruiting more muscle fibers every single time you squat, and you're gonna make it that much easier to squat that same weight without sitting. Just like when we do regular squats, we wanna make sure our feet are about shoulder width apart. Make sure you're keeping your chest up on the way down. Once you sit, you're gonna take that slight pause at the bottom before pushing back up. On the way up, make sure you're keeping that back nice and flat and make sure you're pushing those knees nice and wide. I always start with one warm-up set of 10 reps before I actually start loading the bar with a heavier weight. We are going to do our 10 warm-up reps, load the bar, and move into 12 reps. Now, each and every set, we're going to be lowering the reps and increasing the weight. That way we're doing a progressive overload. So I put 115 pounds on the bar and did 12 reps. Now, each and every set, we want to make sure we are squatting as close to our max for those amount of reps as possible. For this first working set, we are going to do 12 reps. Make sure you are picking a weight that you are challenging yourselves, so those last 1 to 2 reps are hard, but that you're not breaking your form because you don't want to injure yourself. We are then going to add more weight onto the bar. I went up to 135 pounds, which is 45 or a plate on each side, and we do 10 reps. Again, those last 1 to 2 reps should be pretty difficult. We're then going to move up in weight again. So I put 155 on the bar and we're going to be doing 8 reps. Now you can end there. You did do a warm-up set and 3 working sets. However, I wanted to challenge myself and I am working on trying to increase my weight since getting out of quarantine. I really want to increase my squat, my 1 rep max. So I decided to up the weight to 175 and do 4 reps. Now, I did have Dalton come in and spot me just because when you are lifting heavier weights, you do want to make sure someone is there in case you can't get the bar back up. So I did 3 reps unassisted, and then on my 4th rep, I needed a little bit of help on that 4th rep to get up, but just a tiny bit of help. But if Dalton wasn't there, I'm not sure if I would have been able to get up on my own. So again, if you're gonna move up in weight and you're gonna try to lift heavy, make sure you have someone there to spot you. We are then going to move into Bulgarian split squats, and these babies have changed my quads. I'm not even kidding, okay? So you're gonna leave 1 foot on the ground, pop that other leg up onto the bench. This is going to load the quad of that front leg. You're gonna do a split squat with your 1 leg up on the bench. We're going to be doing 3 sets of 8 reps on each leg. Now, Bulgarian split squats, like I said, load that front leg, but since your back leg is up on a bench or a box, you're going to need stability. So if you're new to Bulgarian split squats, don't try to hold as much weight as you would in a regular split squat because you're going to need so much more balance and stability since that back leg is up. Make sure you brace that core in order to keep your balance and play around with the distance of that front leg out from the bench. If that front leg is too far out, you're going to be putting too much strain on your hip flexors, but if you're too far back, you're going to be putting too much strain on your knees. We are then going to move into 3 sets of a RDL into a squat. You're going to hold the weight. I chose a kettlebell. You're going to do an RDL, take 1 step out, do a squat, come back up in your squat, put your legs back together, back down into an RDL. So 1 RDL into 1 squat is 1 rep. So we'll be doing 3 sets of 8, or if you count an RDL as 1 and a squat as 1, then you're technically doing 16. We're then gonna go over to leg extensions and leg curls. We are going to do 3 sets of 8 on each leg, single leg extensions. So instead of using both legs to push that weight up, we're just gonna do right leg, 8 reps, left leg, 8 reps. That way, we're working on any type of muscle imbalances I might have, really making sure that both quads are gonna be working equally. If you're doing a bilateral leg extension where you're using both legs at once, it's very easy to be using one leg more than the other and not even realize it. So every once in a while, I like to do a single leg extension just to make sure that I'm working each quad individually, working out any possible muscle imbalances that I might have and may not even know about. We're going to be supersetting the single leg extensions with 3 sets of 10 on the leg curls. Really working those hammies. Make sure on the way back down, you're letting your legs come fully back out. Make sure that weight fully drops and hits the bottom so you feel that full stretch in the quad and the hamstring before curling that weight back up and contracting those hammies. Then we are going to move into body weight exercises that is going to work as a leg burnout. So we're just going to do 2 sets of 10 body weight lunges on each side, so 10 lunges on each leg into 10 jump squats. Now, after you are progressively overloading your legs, you're doing squats, then you're moving into isolation exercises, and you're doing weight this whole time. Doing body weight movements after your legs are already burned out is going to toast them. So we're going to be doing 2 rounds of that burnout, and that is going to complete our leg workout. But that is going to conclude today's video. Make sure you come back every other day of the week to find a new video each and every day. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.